Are you someone who believes that they can have it all? Are you someone who dreams big, who is expansive in in your desires, in your soul desires? Or do you hold yourself back? I really invite you to contemplate this because this is foundational. We can have all of the dreams, we can think up really elaborate expansive ideas and visions for ourselves. But if at our core, the depth of who we are not believing maybe that we're worthy of having it all, that we're deserving, that we even can, because of our past conditioning that's perhaps told us that you're too selfish. You can't have it all. That would be greedy. It's not even possible to have it all. Like, this is what I would love for you to really meet within yourself, whatever resistance there is to your dreams, whatever resistance there is to your desires, because that's the thing that's getting in the way of you receiving what is here for you. I talk about soul desires as information, as guidance, as breadcrumbs from our soul that's leading us towards what we're here to create, to do, who we are here to live as. And the invitation that I'm offering you through this transmission, through this video, is to live as your fully expressed, authentic self, to live as the woman or man who believes that they can have it all. Because when you have that, when you can identify as that, when you can believe that you are worthy of that because you are, then life moves mountains, life conforms, life transforms to reflect that reality. But it has to come from within. We don't go to change the image that's projected on the mirror. We don't try to tidy that up. What we're seeing on the mirror is a reflection of who we are. So if we want to change that outer reflection or that outer projection, we need to start in here. And it starts with believing that it's possible for you. Because if you have that dream, it is not random. It is not there to just dangle a carrot in front of you. It is there because it is seeking you. That dream, that desire, that soul vision is seeking you and is needing you as much as you are needing it. And it is already in your field on its way to you. We can keep it at arm's length, perhaps because we don't believe that it's possible. Perhaps because we see that as something that we have to create, that we have to strive for, that we have to go out and make happen. But they are the lies that we are being fed by our ego identity, which is rooted in separateness, which is rooted in scarcity. When you are coming at from an embodied, a soul embodied perspective, you know that you are already that which you are seeking. And the illusion is that you're not. The illusion is that you're blocked. The illusion is that you're separate for it or that you need to go out and do it, seek it, or make it happen. What happens when you drop the resistance? What happens when you stop believing the stories that your mind is telling you that you're not that which you are seeking? And you instead expand in your innate capacity to call that in and receive that. What happens when you let yourself become the version of you, the identity of you that believes they're worth it, that believes that they can have it all? Then you open up the floodgates through your belief, through your alignment. But it starts with you being willing to choose that identity for yourself. In the quantum field, limitless versions of you exist, limitless identities, parallel realities. And the one that you are living is the one that you are choosing for yourself. Perhaps that's conscious, but quite likely it's unconscious based on our patternings and our conditioning, what we believe to be true. What I'm inviting you to do through this video today is to question that, to shine a spotlight on the lies that you've been believing from your ego or identity, and instead choose a higher timeline, choose a new alignment, and one that reflects who you want to live as, the version of you who believes that they can have it all and who is available to that. And an amazing thing happens when you claim that for yourself. You are showing life what you are available for. And as you do this, the old stuff, the old identity has no choice but to dissolve, because you are no longer a vibratory match. You're no longer in resonance and in harmony with that old identity. Now, if you are listening to this, you might be questioning that and wondering, well, if I have been doing this and embodying this version of me, how come I'm not seeing the evidence of it in my physical reality? And you might feel like you're jumping between timelines. You're aligning and embodying this new evolved version of you who is available for abundance, freedom, joy, full self-expression, wealth, whatever it is that you're seeking. But in reality, you're still living in this three-dimensional world that is not showing you the evidence of that. Can you use that to remind you that life, three-dimensional world, is catching up with the embodied state, with your energetic state, because energy moves faster and the matter that we're seeing in our physical reality moves slower. So there's always going to be this void in between where we feel like it's not happening. I can't see it. Let that give you even more confirmation of not where you are, but what is becoming, what is evolving. And you might see that, you might notice evidence. So say if you are wanting to attract in more money, becoming the version of you who is abundant, who is wealthy, but you're looking at your bank statement and it's not reflecting that, it's not showing that. Can you use that as an opportunity to say, it's okay, that's just reality catching up, because this is where I am right now. This is what I'm choosing. This is what I'm embodying. This is who I'm identifying as. So give yourself credit for where you're at and continue to let yourself feel the feelings that you would be feeling were you living that reality now. Think the thoughts that you would be thinking were you living that reality now. Believe the beliefs, the things that you would be believing were you living that reality now. Change your energy first, and then you will see life rearrange in your favor to reflect that energetic alignment that you are choosing for yourself. When you plant that seed and you water it, it's always going to grow. It will always grow. And you don't keep digging up and looking and seeing, where's it at? When's it coming? When's it growing? No, you trust it. You trust that alignment. You trust that that is law, like the law of gravity. The law of resonance says when you become that which you are seeking, what you are seeking will always find you. So take a moment to check in. What am I choosing to believe? Can I let myself open up to my true soul desires, knowing that I am worthy of that now, and continue even when there is no evidence to show you? Continue to know that it is working in the background in the unseen realm, which, by the way, makes up 99.9% of reality, is in the unseen realm. So what we're really being asked to do this year in 2025 and beyond is trust more deeply in what we can't see or perceive with our five limited senses. And remember that we are a multi-dimensional human being, that we are beyond our physicality, and that we can tap into this vast potential within the unseen realm, the quantum field, the universe, And all possibilities lie asleep there, waiting for us to choose it, waiting for us to open the doors to let that in, and dissolving any of the perceived limitation that is just an illusion telling us that we're not already that. Choose the alignment that tells you that you are already that which you are seeking. How could you not be? You are an expansive, unlimited soul. You are already whole. You are already complete. You are already worthy. Nothing that you do is going to make you more worthy, is going to make you more whole or complete. So instead of trying to figure it out, how to get that, how to make that, how to create it, sit back, know, trust, believe that you are already that. And instead of what do I need to do to make it happen, tune into who do I need to be to make it welcome? Who do I need to be to allow it in? And then connect into that evolved identity every day and allow yourself to be moved from that place. When you trust your intuition, you follow the divine guidance, the inspired action. And you don't need to keep looking to see, like you don't with the seed that's planted in the garden, in the soil, deep in the earth. You know that it's done. You know that it's inevitable. And you trust that it's so. I really hope this helps. Please let me know in the comments if you want help really embodying these concepts and living and breathing as your vision, as the woman who has it all. Then I invite you to work with me in my one-to-one soul embodiment mentoring container. We go for 2 months. But if you want to get a taste of this, I'm offering 45-minute breakthrough sessions. I'll put all the details in the show notes. And I invite you to come and experience some of the shifts that occur when you really devote your energy and your presence to up-leveling your beingness and becoming a receiver of all of that which your soul desires. Thank you so much for joining me. I love you so much. I'll talk to you soon.